When house training, there are two main goals. Main goal number 1, prevent accidents and reward for going outside. Main goal number 2, ensure your dog is in one of these 3 situations: outside with you, inside with your constant supervision, or in a crate gated area or a small room. Tip number 1, dogs don't like using the bathroom where they eat. Next time you take your dog outside to use the bathroom, bring some treats with you and try praising and rewarding right when they get done using the bathroom. Most people, including myself, usually end up giving the dog the treat right when they get back inside. All this does is teach the dog whenever I come inside, I get a treat. You'll end up seeing your dog asking you to go inside only to be let outside and immediately turn around and wait at the door to come right back in for a reward. Tip number 2, if you want your dog to go to the bathroom in a certain area of your yard, start by always leading them to that place when you take them outside to use the bathroom. All of this means you have to go outside with your dog when they use the bathroom, in order to make sure that they really use it. Tip number 3, when monitoring your dog inside, it may be easier for you if you restrict your dog's access to some rooms by closing the door or using a dog gate. Tip number 4, use the crate at night and during the day when you can't watch your dog. It may be a good idea to keep your crate in the room where you sleep at night and in the room where you are in the most during the daytime. This should make your dog more comfortable. If your dog can't stand crates, try a dog-proof room. Puppies don't develop good bladder control for the first 20 weeks of their lives. They need to pee once an hour when they're active. Very young puppies need to go out more than once an hour. Tip number 5, if when you take your dog outside, they don't use the bathroom, but they come inside and they use the bathroom, try spending more time outside with them. If they don't go outside, crate them or put them in the dog-proof room, and then try again in 10 minutes. The point is to capture that behavior. Tip number 6, a medium to large size puppy can hold it for as many hours as they are old in months plus 1. This means if you have a 3-month-old puppy, it can hold it for 4 hours. A 6-month-old can hold it for 7. Tip number 7, if your dog has problems going to the bathroom while on a leash during a walk, try putting them on a leash when they're using the bathroom in their own yard. This will make it easier for them to learn to go while on the leash. If your dog uses the bathroom inside, clean it thoroughly because the scent is a sign that tells your dog to go to the bathroom here. Moving on to handling accidents. Do not correct the dog unless you actually see the dog using the bathroom. Correcting the dog could be something as simple as saying its name in an angry tone. The dog won't understand getting in trouble for something it did 30 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, or even 1 minute ago. Contrary to what people and cutesy online videos will tell you, dogs do not know what they did. They merely can sense the anger in a person and they tend to submit and respond with appeasement gestures. Being able to see these tiny little things about humans and being able to respond to them, this is why dogs are so good at doing things like helping autistic kids or sensing a breakdown before it happens. Being frustrated at this issue is understandable, but getting mad at your dog only serves to hurt your relationship with it, and it can make the problem worse. If you do catch your dog in the process of going to the bathroom inside, this is when you have to be brave. You have to make a noise to startle the dog as to distract them and then very quickly rush them outside. You want to distract them and then very quickly rush them outside. If you have a big dog, this is when a slip lead may be a decent purchase. Once they use the bathroom outside, repeat the previously stated process of rewarding them as soon as they get done using the bathroom as opposed to once going inside. If you can get the treat in their mouth 1 second after they get done using the bathroom, you are dog training. The key way to create a house-trained dog is to restrict its access to certain rooms in the early stages of training. Allow your dog in only a couple rooms of your house at a time, and when you need to go into another room and you can't monitor your dog, you're gonna have to crate them. When your dog understands that these rooms are not to be soiled, begin to expand their access to other rooms. When first giving your dog access to another room, again, monitor them closely. Eventually try leaving your dog alone in that room for brief periods of time to ensure that they understand that they cannot go in these places. Tip number 8. The larger the breed, the longer they can hold it and easier they are to house train. The smaller the breed, the shorter they can hold it and more difficult to house train. There is another strategy that involves only giving your dog access to 3 things: a crate, a dog-proof room, and the door to go outside. And then you gradually expand the dog's access to the rest of the house by using gates, exercise pins, or even rearranging furniture. You want to confine your dog to a small space where they only have access to their crate and the door for the outdoors. You can start as small as you'd like with this room. However, this option can be a difficult one to commit to as it requires you to leave your dog in only a small area of your home for a few days at a time. But this is one of the most potent, if not the most potent way of getting your dog to learn that the inside is for day-to-day living and not for using the bathroom. This would be pretty much going to your back door and using a gate or furniture and arranging it around the door, putting the crate in it so your dog only has access to those 3 things. So let's recap the most important things. Until your dog is house trained, it should be outside with you, inside with your constant supervision, or crated or in a dog-proof room. Go outside with your dog every time and give them treats immediately after they use the bathroom. Take an active dog outside once every hour. Clean up accidents thoroughly. Expand your dog's access to the house gradually. Be calm and be patient. Thanks for watching.